What up, y'all?
Welcome
to the J&O Show.
What we talk about.
The Joe Budden Show puts on a very interesting clip talking about women. Here's a funny thing. I think I may have single-handedly figured out how to drop our divorce rate in America. By myself, just me. Yep. I just thought about it. It was great.
Yes.
Just me.
Just you.
No, you weren't even here.
Nope.
All right.
I wasn't here.
Dare.
I learned a lot about women. I think I learned exactly how the fall of man occurred in the Garden of Eden. Adam and Eve were in the Garden of Eden, and Adam said one day, wow, Eve, here we are at one with nature, at one with God. We'll never age, we'll never die. And all our dreams come true the instant that we have them. And Eve said, yeah, it's just not enough, is it?
No. That's not funny.
I was just waiting for more.
Well, that was kind of his point.
Oh, God.
That's kind of what he was saying. I mean,
Here's a very difficult question. Do you feel that there was truth to that clip, that women are never satisfied?
I think humans are never satisfied.
Good answer.
There we go.
I don't think it's fair to single women out and be like, oh, women are never satisfied. I think it's in our nature, unfortunately, to always be looking for more.
I do think there's one huge difference, though. I think that men and people in general are never satisfied in terms of purpose. They're always looking for the next whatever. For men and women, that comes alive in their career, their business, whatever the case may be. They're always looking for the next thing. When people become stagnant out there, it becomes boring, it becomes predictable, it becomes mundane, and you're looking for how you can upgrade, how you can change it. I think in the home, though, men, and we have scientific studies and stuff to prove it, men tend to be like, if their marriage isn't perfect, but it's good, they'll just be okay with it. Like, if this is stable and peaceful, I'm okay. It doesn't have to be more. I don't think that's necessarily the same for women.
It would make sense that it's not.
Okay, here we go. Explain. There you go.
No, I mean, it wouldn't be the same for women because we're wired different.
Okay.
And I can't remember the study it was, but talking about the benefits of marriage for men, because that's also a thing. Guys nowadays, you'll hear say, oh, there's no benefit to marriage for men. It's only for women, which is a falsity. But in the study, it was saying women, because of how we're wired, because we're more of a nurturing, emotional based, I believe that's how it had it. If those needs are not being met, we would be quicker to leave because that's how we're wired. For example, for guys, one of the benefits for marriage that they talked about is like your overall health. The woman, your wife, she would be more concerned basically about what it is that you're eating. Whereas you, because of how you're wired, you're more focused on doing your job, your work, whatever it is. You're not thinking about all the other little things that's happening. Basically, you're just like, oh, okay, I'm hungry. I need to go eat something. I'm just going to go grab something. Of course, there's exceptions to every rule because there's some guys who are more health conscious. But by and large, like typically you'll just be like, oh, okay, well, I'm just going to go grab this. And yeah, you might think, okay, let me grab an apple because that's somewhat healthy, you know, to go along with my whatever it is that you're eating. So
Can I get a Big Mac, extra large fries, supersize the fries, a Diet Coke,
bruh.
and apple slices.
Yeah. That part. Yeah. So like guys, you know, you'll do things like that, and women, they will, because of who we are in our nature, we'll make sure that your needs are being met and taken care of in that aspect, like you're being taken care of. But if our emotional needs are not being met, but there's other things that's happening, it's like the satisfactory rate is not going to be the same because of the way that we're wired and the things that we're looking for. The things that make us feel satisfied and content aren't necessarily the same.
I'm gonna push back on it, y'all. We're gonna argue. First time y'all see J&O argue on the show.
Argue.
Lock up for it.
We disagree.
All right. Whatever. Look, we take everything we doing, multiply it times 10. We was yelling the whole time. Don't believe what nobody else told you. So I said this to you before. I said our relationship should not be contingent upon how you feel because emotions are fleeting, right?
Very true.
And I do believe, and I know that women are obviously more connected to their emotions than men in general.
Right.
Women are wired differently completely anyway. They're more social creatures biologically, more social creatures, and then that's something that is nurtured in how they're raised, right? And a lot of it you see, I don't know what happened to our kids. Our daughter, anyway, she weird. But look, usually that's how it goes, right? So to me, I think the difficulty that we have is that a lot of people are looking for satisfaction, contentment to originate in their relationship. 70-something% of the divorces are initiated by women. And officially, they say irreconcilable differences, but a lot of them, it'll be like the woman just was like, he wasn't doing it for me anymore, or whatever the case may be. And what happens is they start looking to their husband to be the source of their excitement, the source of their contentment, the source of their purpose. I think the biggest missing component, not just in women, but just people in general, is lack of purpose. Because we don't have something else that we need to be working towards and focusing on, we're looking for that level of excitement and change and thrive to come from our husband. And some husbands do it to their wives, but I think more women are trying to look to their men to do it. And I think that that's a big part of the reason why this is happening, because men and women are out of purpose. How often have we seen the meme of somebody just like, they're at work and they have this face, then they get home and they have this face, and they're playing with the kids and they have this face? Like everything is just, I'm just on robot mode and I'm just doing this. And I think that men can tolerate that more than women can.
Maybe.
But I don't think that that should be anybody's life. I think if you see that that's your life, that's the problem. Personally. Now, this is just a theory. I'm not saying I know for sure. I'm just saying I'm thinking about how my life changed when I had a purpose to drive towards versus when I was just working a job just to work and just to eat and just to live.
Truth.
How massively different, and our relationship has always been really good. And before, I was looking for you to fulfill a lot of things and you can't, you know, which did cause issues in our marriage. And now I'm not looking for you to fulfill.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? That all of that excitement I'm getting from trying to fulfill the purpose for which I have been called and figuring out how I can get all of these other talents I've been given to work in that purpose. And that's a full-time job. I ain't got time to be looking for you to make me happy. I don't. And I think that a lot of us are just so far out of purpose. And I think it just affects women. Being out of purpose affects women more than it does men because they feel it. That's just a theory, just a possibility.
It's possible.
But it's something I was thinking about.
Okay. I buy that for $1.
Yeah.
I buy that. Okay.
So that's what I think it was from. I thought it was a funny clip. I just wanted to throw it up there to make a very short video, very short. Y'all know we don't do a lot of short videos. And just for us to have something to think about and talk about. I don't know if you had anything you wanted to add, any other thoughts, any other defenses of the women on your side of the fence. You know what I'm saying? You have any more punches you want to throw in the sparring match? You know what I'm saying?
Nothing I can think of.
Nothing. Okay.
If you guys made it this far, go ahead and smash that subscribe button. Give us a thumbs up. Leave us a comment and let us know your thoughts. What do you think about all this? And give us a thumbs up so that way YouTube can know that you appreciate what we're putting down.
What we're putting down.
Hey, everybody. Down in the description, there are 2 links.
One is to a GoFundMe, and the other one is to a video that explains what the GoFundMe is for. Long story short, we have a medical situation with our daughter that we have to pay for everything out of pocket, and we can really use you guys' help. If you have the time, we'd love for you to go check it out. If you have the money, the funds, we'd love for you guys to help. If not, maybe you could send a link to somebody else who can help. We thank you for your time.
Thank you.
Peace.
Press the off button.